right, let's go. Happy Thursday. Breona Anderson here, and this is the first Lunch and Learn that I've hosted in 2023. I am super excited. For those of you who are new to the broadcast, do me a favor, take a moment and share. I want you guys to drop a fire in the chat. Let me know who you are. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Listen, for those of you who joined me the other night, I absolutely have your free gift coming today. All right. For those of you who shared the broadcast earlier this week, I have that free gift coming to you. I did not forget. Drop a fire in the chat for me. Let me know who you are, what's your name, and how you are excited that 2023 is going to be one of the greatest years of your life. You know, I've literally been saying for this year of 2023, it's about to be one of the greatest years of my life. I've been saying it. I've been declaring it, and guess what? It is so. So for those of you, if you can hear me, see me clearly. Somebody say that my page is froze. I don't know. It's not froze. It's on. Can y'all hear me all right? Y'all can see me. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day, as it is a beautiful Thursday here. Let me tell you guys something. This is the year for us not to play small. I want you guys to do me a favor. Go ahead and write in the chat. It is the year for us not to play small. Listen, this is the year for us to go big and dream big. I am so happy and so grateful that in this year of 2023, I am elevated in my passion, my purpose, and my destiny. For those of you who are joining me right now, I want you guys to know that it's not by happenstance that you are here on today. It is not by happenstance that God said, Breona, I need you to go live today at 12 o'clock. So drop what you're doing and go live quick. I want you guys to know that it's not by happenstance. I don't know, babe. People can see me. Everybody's saying I can see you. They're saying we hear and see you. Maybe it's your phone. Come on. And it's not by happenstance. It's not by happenstance that you are where you are right now. It's not by happenstance. It is not by coincidence. We are in one of the greatest years of our life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, we have been positioned to win. God is positioning us. Y'all hear me today? He is positioning us to win. And I know you may be on your lunch break, but I want you to do me a favor. Go ahead and grab a pen, a paper, pull up your notes on your iPhone, whatever it is you want to do, because in real fast, I'm about to give you 3 things that will absolutely catapult your mind into seeing yourself in the next level. See, one of the things that I've learned is this: you have to arrive at the destination in your mind way before you arrive in your life. All right, you got to arrive at the destination in your mind way before you arrive in it in your life. And one of the things, I had a conversation just a few minutes ago with my son and my husband. My son is here with us this weekend. One of the things, as he sat down at our podcast table, and we absolutely just went into a whole idea, and his idea started sparking. He started saying what he want to do, what he can do, and he was in that success. Y'all, welcome to the success zone. All right, he was in the success zone, and what we began to do was create a picture of his future for him. And I want to tell you guys something, why it's so important in this season to align yourself with the right people, because in certain seasons, you can't see the vision for yourself. There are certain seasons you can't see the full picture for yourself, and you got to borrow somebody else's vision for your life. Now watch this. There were seasons in my life that people would prophesy and people would speak things in existence, and people would say what they see and all this other stuff. And guess what started to happen? I couldn't really see it. Come on, Miss Vicky, I couldn't really see it. And so years ago, what I had to start doing was borrowing another person's vision for my life. Where you see me, because I can't see that yet. I can't even see that far yet. I'm still struggling in this area yet, right? I'm still dealing with this financial struggle right now. I'm still dealing with writing the vision, making it plain, all this and that. I really couldn't see it. And so one of the key things that you're going to have to write down for this year is that you got to arrive in the destination in your mind way before you arrive there in your life. What does the picture of success for you look like? Come on. What does it look like you thriving and doing what God has called you to do? What does that look like for you? Come on. What does that look like for you being in a place where everything about your life that you have already seen the end from the beginning, you're moving in it? Come on, you're operating in it. You're moving in that business plan. Your business is skyrocketing. Your brand is skyrocketing. You're helping the people. You're impacting the people. Whatever it is that you've been called to do, how does that look? Come on. See that destination, how it looked. Thank you guys so much for sharing. And so I was in a season in my life where God would have me align with certain people, and at first I didn't realize why the alignment was so necessary. Watch this. Some of us, we run from the alignment that we absolutely need, and I didn't realize why it was so critical for me to align accurately. I'm going to go somewhere real quick in this real quick lunch and learn today. See, you can be connected to people, but that doesn't mean you're aligned to them. You can be connected to them, but that does not mean that you are aligned accurately. So I learned the discipline of being aligned accurately, being in a person's presence, being in a person's circle, right? That doesn't necessarily make me align accurately, because I can hear what you're telling me to do, but if I'm not listening, I'm gonna miss it. Come on. Oh my God, that's so good. And so we have to align accurately in this season of our life. And so I want you guys to write this down. What do you really want to do? Come on. How big do you really want to go? That's what you got to begin to ask yourself. How big do you really want to go in my life? Come on. How big do I really want to go? One of my daily scriptures that came to me this morning, and some of you all, it may have came to you as well. Eyes have not seen, ears has not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things that God have planned for those who love him. Come on. Oh my God. Listen, let me tell you guys something. We are in a season where eyes have not seen. Some of us are about to embark upon the greatest seasons of success in our life that it's gonna instantly happen when our eyes are not even looking for it. Listen, your eyes can't even see what God is about to do in your business. Your eyes can't even see what he's about to unlock, that vision in you, that next level strategy in you. Your eyes can't even see what's about to happen, because this is an eye have not seen. Watch this. Ears have not heard. Many of us have been hearing so many different things, and we're wondering why the things that we are hearing, watch this, we're not really seeing what we are hearing, because you are in a season of success where your ears don't even have the capacity to hear what's about to happen. See, this thing that God's about to do in your life is going to happen so quick. Watch this, that your natural abilities don't even know how big God has in what he has in store for you. Let me slow down, because I realize y'all may got to go back to work, clock back in, but I don't, so I can stay here all day. So let me slow down. But those of you who are on, I want you to drop a fire in the chat right now. If you know this season is really critical in your life, especially in your business, you know this is a real critical season in every second of the day, every minute of the day. I want you to drop a fire in the chat. You feel like if you don't optimize all of the time that God has given you, you're gonna miss God. I want you to drop in the chat if that's you, because that baby, that's me. Hold on. Awesome. Boom. Had somebody just send me something. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Listen, if you know for a fact, like I was at the lash place this morning, and I was just sitting there. And I was looking around like she saw me come in here, right? She saw me come in. She already ain't spoke, so I'm already about to go take my money somewhere else. But I sat there. Watch this. And I start saying to myself, okay, now 5 minutes gone by. Watch this. 10 minutes gone by. Why is it taking so long? And I started saying to myself, you know what? I'll come back when I got time. And I was like, God, why in this season I'm so pressed for time? He said, because you're optimizing the abilities that I've given you in this season. It's like you realize the power of your time. Like no money is enough money to pay for my time right now. Like there's no amount of money that can afford my time and the purpose and the things that God is calling me to do. Watch this. When you start getting real fidgety about wasting time, you know the next level is now. Let me tell y'all something. When I started realizing that I can't waste time, I can't keep doing minimum wage activities, I can't keep doing activities that do not bring me a return on my investment, which is me. Watch this. I can't keep saying what I'm going to do and not doing it, because there is no return in empty talk. It's time for my actions to match where I'm going. So I got to begin to align accurately. Somebody drop in the chat, align accurately. This is the season for us to align accurately. I walked into 2023 And all of my social media accounts will have been messed up. You know, you see all of these fake pages and all these things and whatever so happened. Facebook don't even know that I am the real Breona Anderson. And so many of you know I've been in the digital marketing space for years. All of my businesses that I built online. I never had to really buy a billboard. I never really had to, buy a radio commercial, newspaper. Everything I need is online. Online is the number one free marketing tool you can build any business. I don't care what it is, any type of business you have. You can absolutely connect with your audience, build a multiple six-figure, multi-million-dollar business online. Is a free tool. And so entering into 2023, all of my pages are now messed up. Like my reach is very low. People don't know who I am. They don't know the real from the fake. They don't know when I'm live. So it was messing up some stuff. And so what I begin to do, watch this, I start getting worried January 1st. And God spoke to me so clear. He said, align accurately. He said, I need you to align accurately. He said, I want you to know when you align accurately, there is nothing or no one that can stand in the way. He said, when you align accurately, come on, when you keep going, Wayne, and you align accurately, Kamika, let me tell you something, Mallory, when you align accurately to the vision, when you align accurately to your actions, and when you tell yourself how big do you really want to go, you're going to enter into a season where no eye has seen and no ear has heard. And watch this, God will begin to take you places and take your life places, take your business places that naturally you don't supposed to even be. So let me finish this. Listen, number 2, write this down. Number 1 was, how big do you want to go? You got to start dreaming as big as possible. Everybody who's watching me right now, whatever your vision is, I want you to put an X on it, and I want you to make it 2 times bigger. Come on. I want you to put an X on it, and I want you to make it 2 times bigger. Why? Because some of us set goals that naturally we can accomplish. Come on. Some of us set goals that naturally we can accomplish. No, the goals that I'm setting, it's not going to be nobody but God that can do it. Come on. The things that I'm writing down is not the people I'm connecting with in this season. Is not going to be nobody but God. That's how I'm going to know it was nobody but him, but I'm aligning accurately. Come on, entrepreneurs. Watch this. I got a call the other day. I didn't even post about it. I was on live the other morning with Cedric, and I heard opportunities come. Come on. I just started saying it. Sandy, bring me water, baby. Opportunities come. Watch this. Opportunities come. 2 hours later, a multi-millionaire sent me a text, said, call me real fast. I called. Thank you. I called. She said, hey, girl, listen. Such and such, if I say his name, y'all gonna know him. He wants to fly us all in because he's launching another phase, a financial industry phase of his company, multi-million-dollar company. And he's looking for educators. And the only educator we're missing is a credit educator. She said, immediately, your face dropped in me. And I said, I got who we need. She said, send me your name, send me your date of birth, and I'm going to get his team to go ahead and book your flight. He's flying us into his multi-million-dollar mansion in May. Watch this. Opportunities come. Opportunities come. The beginning of 2022, God told me I was shifting your credit business because what's about to take place, you're not going to do credit as normal. Business is normal. Hard work is normal. And so what I started doing was telling Cedric, babe, it's time for me to put this down and work on this because something is about to shift. She told me on the phone the other day, she said, the only thing is going to be, though, you can't have your own credit business in your name. What's going to happen is you're going to start getting paid by the people, all of the thousands upon thousands of people that come into the company, people who click the button that they need education and credit repair. You're going to start getting paid not only upfront, but a monthly residual income. Man, y'all better hear me today. Opportunities are coming. Opportunities are coming. Let me tell you guys something. You want to know where I know that opportunity came from? Let me tell you guys where I know it came from. Monday at 9 a.m., I sold into one of my coaches. She ain't no preacher. I sold into her. I said, you know what? I want to send this to you. God told me to send this to you. Immediately once I sold, another booking request came in. A lady who got already about 500 people registered for her conference. Then next thing you know, the next thing happened was when this lady called, another multimillionaire called me and said this was going to take place. I align accurately. See, some of you all think that you are joining programs and you're getting under mentors and leaders for what the program has. Come on, I want to just help us understand this thing right here. Why there is proximity. Power in proximity. When you align accurately, there are going to be doors that you're not even knocking on that's going to open up and call for you. Let me tell you something. That's why you got to start dreaming as big as possible. And I want you guys to hear what I'm telling you today on this Lunch and Learn. I want you guys to eat this word up real good, real fast for me today. You got to start seeing yourself where you can't even see yourself, where it becomes so big that people start saying you're losing your mind. See, that's how you know that you're really thinking big and you're on a God level. Write this down. The next strategy I want you guys to write down is refuse to leave February without something. We're in February. Before you go out of February, I need you guys to write down what you are refusing to leave out of this month doing. Come on, let me bring this closer. What are you refusing to leave? I'm not leaving out of February without this right here. I'm not leaving out of February without doing this right here. I'm not leaving out of February with implementing this right here or signing up for this. I'm not doing it. I'm not wasting no opportunities wasted. Now, no more opportunities wasted. I'm not leaving out of February without it. Come on. I want you guys to write that down. Begin to put a demand on yourself. Watch this. Many of us, I wrote this in one of my emails that I think is going to go out tomorrow if you're on my email blast. See, it's when you don't do what you can do, it's no longer failure. Come on. It's no longer failure. Failure is when you're doing it and it may not be working and you're failing right now. That's failure. But some of us just won't press the gas. And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's self-sabotage. Many of us, we self-sabotage our own future. We are self-sabotaging our destiny. We are self-sabotaging our impact, our business, our service to the world. When you play small, you self-sabotage. When you play small, you self-sabotage. Come on, write this down. In this year of 2023, I must arrive at the destination in my mind before I arrive there in my life. In this year of 2023, I will know how big I want to go. Come on. In this year of 2023, I am going to dream as big as possible, as fast as possible. See, success loves speed. I can't wait to dream. I got to dream right now. Come on. And for a lot of us who are church people on here, let me close these doors. A lot of us who are church people on here, let me tell you guys something. One thing I learned about the life of Jesus, that when Jesus said he was about to go do something, Jesus went and did it. I love it. The Bible is one of the best biblical business strategy books you can have. Besides having instructions for your everyday life, the Bible is filled with so much business knowledge. It is filled with so much. You can read one scripture and get a whole business strategy. I'm telling you, I know it's power packed with wisdom. And many of us, we are self-sabotaging our own future. Write this down. Listen, I want you to start getting around people that's going to get you a 5 times or more greater return on who you are. Period. Who do I need to sit at the table with? Who do I need to get around? Come on, let me help you all. Listen, I need to be around people that's going to help pull out and make me 5 times greater. That's the goal for this month of February. Who is that going to be? Who is that going to be? Who is that going to be? I need a 5 times greater return. I am my biggest investment. Drop it in chat. I am my biggest investment. The biggest ROI that I need is on me. Listen, the biggest ROI I need is on me. And a lot of people say, you help me, I help you. But can I just help you first? Because see, when I help you, it's going to automatically be helped towards back of me. So I got to make sure that I am seeing in this month of February a greater return in me. Y'all listen, this is the season to level up. No more playing small. When you realize minimum wage activities are keeping you from furthering and furthering and furthering yourself into what you should be doing, watch this, entrepreneurs. It's more than just writing a vision and make it plain. That's step number one. Step two says so that those that read it may run with it. See, a lot of us just write our goals down. We write the vision down, but we really don't run with it. It's time to run this year. It is time to execute first and ask for clarity later. How big do you really want to go? See, success is not about, I learned this, y'all. Success ain't about me. The new success, I set a new standard. The new success is not about me. It's about we. Who am I around that's successful? Come on. Who am I around that's breaking generational curses? Who am I around that's inspiring me? One or two things are going to happen in my life. Either number one, I'm going to get real jealous and I'm going to prepare myself. Or number two, I'm going to be teachable, coachable, and I'm going to learn. Because here's the thing that I've learned, guys. I've been in some rooms and some tables with some people that I could have absolutely felt opposite of. But because there's levels in me where I don't get jealous, I get inspired, I get motivated. What happens in my life is I get activated. So write this down. Success can no longer just be about me. It got to be about we. It got to be about we. Come on. The testimony should be we started at the bottom together, but we changed our minds together. Come on. Get to the place where you're redefining what success looks like to you. Because just having money is a bare minimum wage thinking. I don't want just the money. I'm fine. If I don't make no money, y'all, sometimes I'll be all right. Let me tell you why. Because as long as I'm living out and doing my purpose and what God has called me to do, I'm already successful. But I've realized that there's another level of success that God has me to tap in where I'll never be broke another day in my life. Come on. Come on. So the new success is my whole team is winning. Oh yeah, my new success is my whole team is winning. That's my new success. And I want you guys to put that in your notes for today's Lunch and Learn. How big do I want to go? Come on. I got to get to the destination in my mind way before I get to the destination in my life. And so this is the time, y'all. I want all 42 people of you guys who are watching me on all these different platforms right now. I want you guys to drop in the chat. This is the time. It's not me, it's we. Come on. Success loves speed. Let me tell you guys something. This week, ask yourself, do you want pennies and nickels and dimes, or do you want millions? Do you want pennies, nickels, and dimes, or do you want millions? And I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about money. One of the greatest things I ever heard a person say to me that has impacted me so much, you will draw what you want. Come on. You will draw what you want. If you focus on pennies, you're going to get pennies. And you're going to get a whole lot of them. But when you put all them pennies in the machine, 100 pennies still end up to be only $100. I'm sorry, 100 cents. Come on, 100 cents. If you focus on nickels and dimes, that's what you're going to end up with. I was brought up to believe that I had to focus on saving. Come on. Focus on working paycheck to paycheck. I was brought up thinking that because that's what I saw my mom do. But can I tell you guys something? It almost made me cry yesterday. My mom had a real great conversation with my son. My son is 15. My son is at the age where I was when I had him. And my mom had a great conversation on speakerphone with my son. My mom said, let me tell you something about your mama. She said, your mama worked 2 jobs at 16 years old to take care of you and her. She said, your mama haven't asked me for nothing since she was 16 years old. I haven't had to take care of Bree since she was 16 years old. She said, you better wake up and realize what type of mama you got. She said, you better get all the wisdom, the skill set, and the knowledge that she's giving you right now, because by the time you turn 18, you can be a multi-millionaire if you just listen to your mom. See, I didn't really understand how much she understood, how that affected me. She said, I'm so proud to know that I had a child that actually took upon herself to raise her own child. She didn't ask for help. See, when you focus on pennies, you're going to get pennies. When you focus on pennies, you're going to get pennies. When I start focusing on millions, I never saw myself in lack. Come on. That's what I discovered. This is what I discovered. This week, I want you to focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. If it's millions of dollars, focus on it. Let's break out of all that poverty. $1 million ain't nothing to God. If it's millions you want, focus on it. If it's big deals you want, focus on it. If it's contracts you need, focus on it. Is it new doors, new opportunities? Focus on it. Whatever you need, I want you to focus on it. Come on, focus on it. And don't just say, all I need one deal. No, I want you to focus on doing big things. Because if you focus on the small things, you're going to draw the small things. If you focus on being cheap and thinking cheap, you're going to get cheap. But guess what, y'all? I'm telling you something. I've learned this from experience. The best is not always the cheapest, and the cheapest is not always the best. Some of us want big things for cheap prices. Come on, not this year. Somebody say not this year. All right, guys, I got to go. 2023 is your year to elevate in your passion, your purpose. Come on, Tracy, and your destiny. We're about to think so much bigger than what we've ever thought before. We're about to expand our views. Listen, we're about to expand our views. We're about to stop holding our own selves back and constraining our own selves. Is no longer the devil. It's no longer that I haven't had to go against the devil in years. It's no longer the devil when I know I got to do. Come on. When God has showed me my me and he showed me what's for me, it ain't nothing the devil can do. Now it's upon me to get me where I need to be. So listen, I want to help you. That's why I started the Breona Anderson Business Bootcamp for Success, a school of business. I started a high-level mastermind. Somebody said, they came in my office, they said, your mastermind on my office is really $30,000 to $100,000. Who do you think gonna pay that? I said, what do you mean? It ain't no shortage of money. I said, it's a person right now. A lady called me on the phone last year. She said, I want to join your program, but honestly, I don't want to be with everybody else. It's a little cheap. Do you have something greater? And I made a bigger program. I want you guys to hear what people are looking for. See, people are looking for the high level you. People want all that you have. They feel like your price is not negotiable on your value. Because really, if you take a look at it, they really can't afford to pay you for what you're worth. Come on. Come on, E.T. said it. E.T. said the first contract I ever had with a school district, I told them $50,000 for 30 minutes. He said, my mama told me I was crazy. E.T. said, I've been booked up for years. He said, I've been booked up for years since I did that one contract agreement. Why? He said, because I believe in myself. And so I'm here today, y'all, Breona Anderson, Lunch and Learn. I want to speak activation into your mind. Put yourself where you see yourself. Come on. How big do you really want to go? This is our goal this year. This is our goal this year. My goal this year is to help as many entrepreneurs and CEOs have so much massive growth, not only in their business, not only in their revenue, but in themselves. What if you had the tools that was needed to be successful? What if you had the resources to be successful? What if you had the keys to open the doors? What would that do for your life? Come on. What would that do for your life? If that's you, I want you to DM me the words, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want you to know I'm going to open up my Business Bootcamp Academy program today. I want you to DM me the words, I'm ready. Let me tell you why you got to be ready now, because tomorrow may be too late. Now stands for no more opportunities wasted. I had to ask myself, Breona, what would you do if you had everything you needed to be successful? You wouldn't even have any more excuses of why you're not successful, except I would be the only excuse. And so I started putting myself in rooms. I started signing up for programs. And I remember my conversation with Hip 500 last year. And he said, it's absolutely no reason why you ain't had a certificate in your hand. And next month, guess what happened, y'all? The next month. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. The next month, I had the certificate in my hand. Come on. The next month, when you get under real mentorship, the number one thing you're going to get is execution. When you execute first and ask questions later, the results are automatically. And so that's what I had. I had my multiple six-figure earner award sent to me the next month. And so that's what I want to ask you guys. How fast do you want to go? Because success loves speed. All right. Somebody just DM. Somebody just DM me. I'm ready. Somebody just DM me. I'm ready. Let's go. Execution over excuses. This is the year to bet on yourself. See yourself greater than you ever saw yourself before. Can I tell you guys something? We live in a world where there is no lack of money. It may be lack of eggs. Come on, I don't care what they're showing you on TV. They're programming your mind. It's a television. It's a television. Television. They're only showing us what they want us to think and believe, so that we continue to live at the bottom, scraping and struggling, and not get ourselves to the top. Come on. I break every scarcity mindset, scarcity thinking that it ain't room for you, thinking that it's oversaturated, the industry's too overpopulated. Come on, thinking that people don't want to hear your story, thinking that people don't want to buy your book, thinking that you may be a realtor, but it's a million other realtors in your city. Guess what happens? You can have the right infrastructure and have the right mindset, and you can start drawing and attracting the $1 million clients you want. One of my clients, she's a realtor. She asked me, she said, you know what? I don't even want, what did she say? She said, Breona, you gonna think I'm crazy. I said, girl, I ain't gonna think you crazy because ain't nothing too crazy for me. What you got to say? She said, I don't want to sell no houses less than 500,000. I said, girl, I'm with you. I'm with you. She said, my goal is to only sell houses that are $500,000 and higher. And I said, you know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to leave that brokerage you're in. This is a realtor. She said, well, how do you know? I said, because the brokerage you're in is limiting you. They don't even sell houses in those type of neighborhoods. You got to connect accurately. Watch this. You got to connect accurately with a brokerage that you will be able to sell homes in those types of places. Because could it be that brokerage that you're aligned to is holding you back? Come on. That's why you got to have a mentor. Somebody is quick on their feet to give you the answer to your problem. All right, guys, this concludes my Lunch and Learn. I want you guys to go back. Make sure you catch the replay. Make sure you write down those 4 things that you need to make 2023 be one of the best years of your life. Ask yourself, how big do you really want to go? Dream as big as possible. Come on, refuse to leave February without something. Some of you all should have said, I refuse to enter into February without something. Watch this. I want you guys to arrive at the destination in your mind way before you arrive there in your life, and get around people. Who's going to be those people that can bring out and make you 5 times greater than ever before? You are your highest investment. I love you guys so much. Do me a favor, take a moment and share this broadcast. Send it to about 3 people in their DMs and say, this is a business chat. You want to catch the replay. All right. I love you guys. Hey, I'm hosting my first year event. It's going to be the Live Business Bootcamp in Atlanta, Georgia, a 1-day business bootcamp for entrepreneurs, realtors, authors, speakers, investors, product-based providers, service-based providers. If that's you and you want to secure your seat, listen, proximity is power. If you want to secure your seat, I actually got the link in this video bio. Just scroll up on top of me talking, and you can actually go ahead and reserve your seat. Early bird special is already on, and so April 1st, this is where we're going to be. This is that season, y'all, to do what needs to be done to get it did. Hey, you want to schedule a discovery call with me? You're going to see that link as well. You want to learn more about my business mentorship programs and take your business to new levels, your mind to new levels. You can click that link as well. It's at the top, because I'm realizing this for year 2023, aligning accurately is one of my biggest goals of this year. All right, guys, I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all next time for our Lunch and Learn chat.